Hmm. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another Sunday live stream of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. Well, our republic is on the way, I guess. We finally have some population. Admittedly, not everything is going well, but you know. But things are ever going well. Hello, Katerina. Welcome to the stream. So, yeah. Let's see if we can build this up to do something we can actually work with and potentially create something that will actually make us some money. This is only a small outpost, so we have point of building more roads to this. I was thinking this would need to be a little bit more efficient, but that's not feasible right now. We had started to set up the whole thing for this. I think I still needed to set up a water point for this thing. So probably want to go cheap with that one and just get a surface water intake if I can. See if I can get this fitted in. Right. It will go there. But I think this thing also needs power, right? Does it say it needs power? Well, let's just see how well that works. Not used a surface intake yet, so you know, we're all learning new things. There. May need a pump though. We'll see. How far can I put the station? A small pumping station should be sufficient. Well, the kindergarten is working. I think school is sort of functioning. Well, this pretty much concludes my first week of vacation. So far it's going okay-ish. Weather has been more or less nice. Also managed to finally finish the campaigns for this game, so you know, I'm a little bit richer in knowledge, although admittedly there's still systems I do not know about. Like, I have not turned on the demolition bit game yet. I'm trying that out on a separate game though. For now, let's just get everything here moving so that we can hopefully have something useful. Sickness, we can't get the meat. quickly check the distribution offices. And so one of these trucks can haul 6 tons of meat. Right, so this place can only hold this here. 0.25 tons. Alright, so I'm gonna need to do a little bit of math. Let's see. Work. Why is math failing me right now? Alright, let's see. Where is the refrigeration truck? Not gonna move because it cannot fill this up. Right. Not the right answer. Come on, think. Alright, let's see if I can get this proportionate a little bit better then. Alright, guess I can't go lower than that. Really? Can I not go lower than that? Well. Yeah. Something like that. I was trying to work out the percentage I needed, but... we have some garbage containers piling up here. I mean, I say piling up, it's not that much. Probably gonna need some more experts to help work in the displays to keep the treatment up. Come on. Hope we can get past the cold soon enough. Kinda want to get this thing set up, but that's gonna take a while. There's slightly higher things on the priority list. All store is fine. I should probably start thinking about actually getting a proper pub, though. Going for a big pub, maybe? I mean, I do want to make this a good central thing for the city. A little bit overzealous maybe, but for now that'll do. If I want to make this work, maybe I will need some storage nearby. And this is a big shopping center, right? How much meat can it store? 3 tons. I don't want my trucks to be constantly going over there. Well, let's plan for a fridge outside. The other goods can be trucked in regularly. This can be suspended for now. I just the road spills. For our first money production stuff, we probably want to set something up over here. I need so many more workers. The heating plant needs to be operational. At least we're treating patients for the most part. We have some people working here, although obviously not at the level it needs to be. Part of the problem is my inefficient layout over here. I may have to move some of this stuff. Alright, finally we're getting into better temperatures. It's still not warm, but at least not freezing anymore. At least the meat deliveries are going a little bit more apace, I think, with our consumption. Technical University is on the way. Nice sunny skies. Not too cold for February. Still got plenty of fresh water in the tank. Just to satisfy my curiosity. I don't know, maybe the smaller one would have been better. Considering the meat kiosk is not, the kiosk is not quite as useful. But it serves its purpose for now. Just want these flats finished, so I have enough room for all the workers I will need for all the buildings I currently have. Alright, we have some waste overflowing. Might have a slight problem then. I just fit this in somewhere and still connect up to close enough to... That's out of range of the clinic. Bit of a regular roadway. I connect this up. No. Of course not, that would be too easy. Well, I don't think I need this pedestrian thing. Clear up some space. This is slightly higher priority. Alright, making money. Well, let's have a look at the big book of business. You could always ask for loans, but alright, let's see what we could potentially make that would make some potential profits. Now, I'm not currently set up for making any real produce myself, so crops not really a thing, but crops are also not worth much. They are cheap enough that I could afford to import them. So my first thought is just to sell clothes. That has a decent profit margin. Would be worth more if I could sell it to NATO countries, but yeah, we don't have use for dollars right now. So we need stuff that will give us rubles. Now, of course, this does require that we import chemicals and crops if we want to make the fabric ourselves. Which I am inclined to do. So let's start planning that out a little. I've got a regular sized warehouse. There is probably fine. A singular bus stop. I'm gonna connect it right now. Put it there. Then we need the miscellaneous. I need the where is it? Oh, I need this one. The fabric. And somehow need to hook that into the in Hess. its own sewage outline, so perhaps I should do that. But hey, let's the clothing factory first. I want that the center here. I can. Not gonna line up straight. Fine. Make it crooked. Put in the connections ourselves. It has got all the connections. Are you? Of course you're gonna be annoying. Different angles so I can see where all the connections are going. Fine. You make your own connections. Good enough. Alright, that'll be our first money-making industry. Oh, cool, we have fire. Well, that's convenient. I don't have a fire station yet. Yeah, but... Fine. I mean, I had one planned over here, but obviously that was on the much more hopeful side of things. All of this is going to be low priority. Alright. Right, you're gonna have to rebuild another flat. Well, at least it didn't spread. laying the groundworks is fine. This is also all definitely low priority. We're not gonna get anything done if we do not have this set up. I need the space for the workers. Once we're done with that, I should probably start thinking about setting up some farms. Now, I don't know the exact nature of how to set up a very useful farm, because frankly the tutorial was kind of vague on what is efficient. I know a single farm can only work so many fields efficiently, but didn't give me any specific numbers to work with, so I'm kind of eyeballing it here. But for now, a small farm will just have to do, because I don't think we can set up anything bigger than that. Just set up a range of fields. They're hopefully aligned. Good way. Just use a small farm. Somewhere. Yeah, that might not work. Let's actually use the Germnot road. We need a little bit of space. I can connect these fields. I probably still want to have some grain storage somewhere. And I think I want to do it in a warehouse, in a proper silo like this. I want it to be next to the farm though. I mean, probably. Kind of a single unit. Yeah, it's never gonna be perfect. Be a little bit more aligned with the road. There's no yellow pips. The footprints. Right. Get 6 fields. I think we can probably try 12. Again, I'm just testing this out for myself. I could look it up if I really wanted to min-max, but I don't feel like doing that. It might not fit, but let's just see how far we can get. Alright. I think that's good enough. Of people producing heat. Alright, this is also finished. We definitely do not need as many workers, but I do want to start on the... what do I want to start with? Alright, let's start with the geology faculty, so we have a rough idea of where the resources of this republic are. Let's get also up to high priority. This definitely needs to be low priority. Clear all these messages because I'm not going to read them now. Can I make this more efficient? Probably. I mean, realistically, I need to look for a new place to set up these resources. Once I start producing them over here as well. Gravelifying this road. There. Just mixed garbage over there. Garbage. That won't do. We have this, and we need at least one container for hazardous waste. So you have now coverage over all of that. You have coverage over this produce waste? A little bit. But I can probably do that, so we can remove this one. Connect this path here if I can. There. I had completely forgotten to hook up those footpaths. Oh well. They should all be in range. Right, well, at least get one thing a little bit clearer. Aggregate storage for my gravel needs to be a little bit out of the way. We have to really do that silly thing. Quickly build this. Almost finished as well. Good thing I didn't turn on specialized workers, because I don't think I would have made it through anything. Because this queue is not helping. This needs to just store gravel. And the task is now fill this up. Have to unload there. Unload gravel this place. And you no longer unload there. So yeah, I can't do it right now. Maybe if I have more money. They will empty this place, and I'll just get rid of it. These can carry 10 tons of gravel, this can store 180. I would like you to store up to... I kind of want this place to be somewhat full. Or up to 80%. At least until we have our own supply. Checking that I don't have any mechanisms standing here where they're not needed. This just stores all. We're feeding into this place. Have enough doctors for now. Maybe I should do some road singling. No. Thoroughfare is the main priority road. The rest of this will need to wait. Be one more load of gravel from this place and switch over. It's empty. In that case, switch the gravel from that to that. Copy that across just to make sure that all my construction go with that. Get rid of this. Not serving any real purpose. There's more than enough stored in here. A few more experts to make sure that there's enough people working here. New tower crane, or oh, it actually set up signs. Neat. Well, if the distribution office is over there, just probably better if we set it up over this way. Right. You go all work here. Copy your information. This worries me, but I will just have to make do. This building is almost back again. or regular workers. I want to get to a point where I don't have to bus in people. Did assign these, right? Yeah. We're already into May. Yeah, I've never played with the orphanage before. I can understand its purpose is sort of to help reduce crime by keeping children off the streets until they're of age. Not a bad idea or principle. Not a high priority though. Alright, finally. Well, at least the police is working. It's obviously we can't do much because we don't have a courthouse just yet. Right. No one lives here, that is probably true. Right, let's spend some dollars to get just some people here. We can school them. I hope. I mean, you figure that these can at least do some manual labor. I need another garbage truck. You know, the hazardous waste doesn't really go full quickly. And let's give you a few more containers. Let's shift this to medium priority. And just get people happy, that should be fine. Well, we are starting to get a stockpile of hazardous waste, but it'll take ages for that to fill up, so that's fine. Have everything we need, we just need workers. As soon as this finishes, that should be fine. You know, happiness isn't actually all that bad, things considered. Nothing was built in this direction, that is fine. Probably didn't assign any of it. Just need a final delivery of stuff, I guess. There's some more bricks for this face. Almost do it in the last truck. Yep, right there it is. Alright, well, we are getting some progress, at least on our logistics. Hopefully that will allow us to get some progress as we can build some distribution offices. Some actual distribution offices, other than the improvised ones. Right. Don't have any special rules set up for you, right? Mixed waste. Going slightly faster, I guess. We hope we finish this one soon. Waiting for steel. There it comes, I think. Right, we finished the groundwork. Right, now I just need to finish the building. Should be you delivering some workers, hopefully. Well, we can get some local workforce. I mean, a single guy is doing all the heavy lifting now. Oh, two guys. Please at least finish one project. Alright, there we go. Let's finish this. Rain is helping out. Right. Let's start assigning some people to this. The shopping center done. This should be relatively quickly, now that we actually have it. Well, bring the staff back down to 5. That should be more than sufficient. Right, where's our beer truck? That's just for handling this stuff. How do I get beer over here? You deliver beer over here now. This can store 15 tons. On you. You can store 6.5 alcohol. So you can just about do 2 runs before you run into problems. So I want the storage at least 60%. Just doing math. Divide by 10. 5. Let's just go with 60% for now. Make sure that it has some alcohol in it delivered before I shut down the other place. This is getting awfully busy. You have access to the garbage pile, good. So you're delivering the alcohol. is alcohol. This thing is no longer needed. That should be a much better way to serve our people. %22% unemployment due to low education. Now we're working on that. That is progressing, almost halfway there. Middle of July. This is done. So no longer deliver at this place. You deliver here. Unload all. This place has a ridiculous amount of storage, so yeah, let's start with that. Let's start getting all this set up. Well, reduction in the amount of passengers here seems like a good thing. And now, because it means that they are not looking for stuff to do that they cannot satisfy anywhere else. It's mostly just this that I want to stop through the building of this thing. And granted, this thing is way too big for what I currently have, but gonna have to make do. At least the groundworks are going well enough. This is finished. Yeah, the construction office is not the biggest priority right now. There is no other connections to this place, right? It allows me to, but I don't think that works. And it is only a small customs house. I don't know if it can upgrade to become bigger than that. Probably not. Also a small customs house over that side. Have a big one. Medium customs house. Still only one entryway though. Guessing custom houses can grow at some point, perhaps? Not actually seen that happen, but I don't know, maybe that's just wishful thinking on my part. Yeah, see, we do have a big one over here, large custom house. But I'm not driving all the way over there to get stuff. No, maybe that has hampered us too much in this particular case. Or maybe I just set the bar too high for my first attempt to stream this. Probably also need some road signs over this way. Right on through is gonna have to be priority. Last chance to buy. Huh? The vehicles are starting to age out a little. But at least we have a permanent amount of staff, so nobody should be getting thirsty. And some people are still not able to go to the pub for some reason, but I'm not sure why. Pretty sure everything is connected and in range. Starting to get real low and stuff. Yeah. We do need to establish the footpaths. We need to get to the various buildings. Well, I can't get this fixed. Perhaps it'll be a chance for me to learn how the loan system works. While I scramble to look for a means of finding oil. Why are we carrying gravel? I don't have anything that requires gravel on your feet, doesn't, do I? I mean, yeah, you don't need gravel. Odd. Wonder how that happened. Right. Flatbed. This is still working. Still people complaining they can't go to the pub. There is a pub right there. Usually staffed. I don't know, maybe I should have just gone straight for a regular shop. Regular grocery store. I mean, it doesn't take that long to build. But I wanted to see how I could make the grocery kiosk work, since it's just so cheap and easy to build. Well, at least this should bring in a little bit of stuff. Not entirely sure why they're heating anything. I mean, it's in the middle of August. I don't think we need heat for anything. Can I shut this thing down? So maybe we can tell it to not heat. I don't think I want to care about your heating stuff. I'm just gonna shut this off for now. You don't need the heating, and I don't need you spending my coal. I mean, granted, coal is not expensive, but you know, it's not nothing. Probably don't need quite that much electronic. The bus. That is completely stalled. All my higher education people are running away. And work with me here. Right, well, that's we probably will need to loan it for 2 years. We just go all out for 1 million then. Right. That'll keep us afloat for a bit, hopefully. I'll try to get my affairs in order. Right. You're mostly alright here, we just need a lot of concrete. May as well splurge then. Let's also finish the hospital. I kind of want to be rid of this small clinic because it's not functioning anywhere near the efficiency I'd hoped it would for the little amount of people we had. Just doesn't have enough ambulances nor enough room for doctors. So close to finishing this thing. I just have... This will take a little bit longer. Not even starting on this one. Also, increase the amount of waste containers over here. And now max speed is 60, so Getting vehicles faster than that is kind of pointless. Just need a final phase, and that shouldn't take too long, hopefully. Biggest problem is unable to visit the hospital and stuff. Alright. Change the workplace of the vehicles to there. I need the distribution office to start putting fuel in this place. 30% is fine. Then all clinic can go. I think it's in walking distance of everyone. Yes, this road piece will do. Ambulance. Just go for something deep enough, I guess. Let's stick it to 15, that's probably more than enough. Alright, now we just need to finish building this thing. And in case someone gets injured in a pub fight, they can instantly walk to the hospital. Let's get a few more workers over. Here we have enough staff to work. Epidemic, well that's brilliant. That's exactly what I needed, game. Well, at least we've been lucky so far and has been not really encountered any other problems. That I'm not gonna name because that will be jinxing it. New fire truck. This thing needs water as well. It needs chemicals, water, and some amount of power. That is fine. Same deal, we're just gonna get a surface intake then. Oh, I don't think it's gonna be very picky the way around. About where the water comes from, what it takes. At least I think. Doesn't need a lot of water. But the surface intake probably should be fine. Probably also still needs a pump. And just to be safe. Just in case I need more water in here elsewhere. This is also going well enough. Just food and meat. Really, hospital, sports, pub is a lesser problem. Though I don't think I want to address the sports by creating an indoor pool somewhere. Flip this thing. Give them at least something they can do during the winter time. That looks like that's in range of everyone. Can I see if this road will connect? But not the high priority. Now we need this to finish. Also, I probably will need a path to this thing, otherwise it will not be built. Good thinking, me. This is almost done. Didn't overlook anything, right? Just requires fabric. I don't know if the pollution that these things produce is going to be too bad, but I wasn't intending to build too much over here. Most of the city I want to build in this direction. This is probably as fast as it's gonna go. Till I can build an actual crane, or have an actual crane. We don't have room for more into school. And it's already getting into September. Almost done with this. Right, we don't have fabric, that is fine. Now I just need this to finish. If I can just get rid of the starving and lack of meat, that should be fine. The rest is not so bad. Not too many other things. I mean, not like being able to pray. That's. I mean, I could have kept the church, I guess, but we don't need it. Ultimately. Looks like we are doing fine on that end. There's a few more work days. Get that sorted to start working on our plan to get some actual money production. I'm not entirely sure a single one of these can supply one of these. Well, it should technically be able to, but admittedly, don't know if it can. Definitely do not need a 50-50 split of crops and chemicals. I think we need. I mean, we need 40 times more crops than chemicals, so. That's probably fine. Come on, finish. Work harder. There we go. Right. You surface this thing. And you do the meat, right? We'll also surface this thing. Right, well, we need way more food than this, so let's get 60% food. Ah, don't move. Stay. And 10%. I think that's did the math right, huh? There's 100% in total. The meat is a totally different animal, so. Right, and we can also reduce the amount of workers to, let's say, 10. Now. This should be much better at providing people with the food, clothes, and the electronics once they arrive. You bring in the food. I'll do these separately. A little early, dear. Only 3 o'clock. I still have an hour to screw things up. We have the meat. Up the truck is moving the food again. This thing isn't it? 6.5 tons of food. So it can fill this thing 3 times. I said to do 40% then. And 60%. I want to make sure that there's stuff in this place. There's the clothes. New vehicle type. Prison bus. Right, well that's definitely something I have not yet had any chance to work with, because obviously. It's got everything here now, so I no longer need this. Definitely do not need this. I need my workers elsewhere. Garbage container is overfilled. I mean, it's just mixed waste. Nothing. Oh, I had something close by. I do not. Well, this place probably needs a big waste disposal thing. That is an odd connection. I probably should have planned for this a little bit better, but still. Quickly get this knocked out. Let's get some more workers in here. More workers. You need 30 people available to work. Varying shifts. That should reduce the amount of people that are starving in lack of meat. Unable to visit the hospital is a little bit more problematic. That suggests I'm running out of educated people again. Last chance to buy that, sure. Well, happiness is slightly going up. Hopefully we can stabilize. And this needs to wait until we finish construction of this stuff. Otherwise I can't make money. The building doesn't have water. I did want another one of these. I have to awkwardly position it, I guess. I would need a connection to both of these. I flip it. That doesn't make it much easier, but need that. Well, at least I can start getting some distribution office work done. At some point I'm gonna also have to do this, but no, I just don't know how to do that just yet. Distribution office. Why do I keep forgetting what it is? That's on the cargo. I'm already at my limit for that. I don't need this one. Reposition that over here. Right, I need a vehicle for... can move chemicals. That is a closed hull. Or covered hull. We don't need a lot of chemicals. Say we just need enough to be able to carry half a ton of chemicals per turn, per workday, I suppose. But that's probably not very efficient if I do it on that basis. Any of these have whole numbers? Hmm. We don't need the fastest one. This will do. Go into the customs house to load stuff. You unload here. You need... It's a covered hull for crops. Well... Let's let the vehicles arrive so I can have that set up. Tons of crops per turn, so we need a lot of crops. Right, so we need crops and chemicals. Need to be unloaded here. We should limit the amounts. I want 50%. 5% likely. And but we don't need any of this. So that's 65, so I could do 35. What's that? It'll do. Probably also want room for clothes though. Up drifting. Let's make that 15% that, then that. Oh, dang it, I clicked the wrong one. But we don't need alcohol. Much as the workers might enjoy that. Right. And the conversion rate is what? It's about... I mean, we could we turn clothes fabric becomes about half the size of clothes. And so we just need twice as much fabric as we need clothes. Room for this, probably. Alright, then make this 20, make this 10. There. More than equitable. Then you would load chemicals here and unload clothes there. We're not yet ready to start doing our own supply, so we'll just sell it for now, if we can. See if we can get the happiness up to a level where I'm satisfied that we don't get too many more runaways. low education is a slight problem, but for now it's fine. Crops and chemicals starting to arrive. No plow. Pump is on. Let's finish this off so I can sure that stuff gets sent back and forth. Work on that gravel. There, we're actually starting to get a little bit full up. Right, most of the unhappiness things are minor. Unable to get close is a bit concerning, but could be close in here. Alright, let's start planning the next flat. And it doesn't need a road, so... It's still within range of everything. Well, at least most everything seems to be functioning. Our happiness problems are mostly working. Now I just need the basic security features engaged. my road cranes. They're not here, so they must be working somewhere. Oh. Right, I kinda would like you to go and work on this one. Right, the prison is almost ready. Now, prisons will be another way for us to use people, well, efficiently, I suppose you could say. Right. We'll also be supplying the prison. Definitely need a distribution office that is solely focused on just doing the food, clothes, and electronics bits. This is getting ridiculous. The food, clothes, and also get the meat. Getting cold again. Not seeing anyone complaining about cold, so I'm guessing that's fine. Right, currently I don't really need all that much, so a single worker will do. Finish the courthouse now that the prison is done. Ah, and fire trucks. And another building that needs some fuel. Looks like we're keeping up with the amount of people coming into shop. More or less. People are getting their alcohol fix. Written security is fine, considering there's only one guy working here at the moment. Alright. With staff, that is fine, because that filled out. But right now I don't think we need that much people. Who knows if the caseload is excessive, but right now we don't have too many people. Alright, looks like happiness is creeping back up. They'll have people that need some education, but looks like we have some room finally in the classrooms. Alright, the intake is ready. Now we just need the pipe to be built. And the this. Dang it, I forgot to connect the path. Oh well, as long as the pipe's not built, that's fine. Right. As long as I can keep myself from going broke, should be able to turn out this spiral. Right. We definitely need more room to store people though. Right now I care a little bit more about numbers than other stuff. Can I fit these things in? A little bit too narrow. Unfortunate. Let's make sure we have enough room for expansion and stuff. Oh, we finished the distribution office deck. Right. So now we just need the deck for the actual distribution office. Right, and we're almost halfway through this. Right. Let's expand the workers a little bit. I need... Right, so I don't know if I need any special vehicles. To move people in here. I mean, we've got 2 prisoners. Let's get at least 5 wardens. Alright, so... Can't bring this... I can't do that. Do a little bit of anti-religious propaganda. Let's get some party loyalty in here as well. Mostly criminality is the point here. And so I know there is something I can do. Get my prisoners to work for me, but I might need a research for that, I think. Protocol. Have a look at the research tree. I don't think... I don't know what I'm looking for exactly. I know there is a way for me to use the prisoners' work. Just I don't know why, how exactly. Yeah. And Soviet propaganda is not that important. Indoor swimming pool is almost done. It should give the people something to do in the winter. Right. This thing is in range... No, it's not in range of the heating. Right. Definitely gets a lower priority then, as I need to rethink how I'm gonna do this. Right. Wanted to get a heat pumping station to this side. Good to that. This can handle... I'm gonna have to do it all. Right. Right, never mind then. Whole station will be more than sufficient. Right. But again, low priority because the winter's not gonna last long enough for that to matter. Kom dan. Hé, als je komt zeuren, doe dat dan liever niet op het bureau. Hello, I Can't War. Welcome to the stream. Sorry if I missed your message. I was the chat window is a little bit malfunctioned. I'm doing a workaround, and it's kind of out of my vision where it should be. Hang on, I'm gonna move it a little bit where it should be. All right, there we go. Everything is more or less set up. Just need the water. Finish this up. Okay. Water is in. Being pumped. Now it just needs to be pushed through this. I do hope they didn't model that water can freeze in pipes and burst them. That would be annoying. Alright, the indoor pool is now ready. Probably way too much staff. Half that. If we have a serious crime. And surprisingly, we still have all the people we had. And this whole track needs to start getting rid of. I need to finish the construction office next. I can actually do some construction work rather than being sitting on my hands waiting for stuff to get done. Close with this, halfway there. This one is going sort of alright, but yeah. Also, maybe you need to start thinking about getting some student housing. But it is kind of expensive to do. That could be a place where I store all my Third World imports. We just need some workers to finish off, and then this setup is operational and we can start pushing some products. Hopefully get some rubles. Prisoners in here. Oh, they are actually working. They should have everything they need. Eh. Probably does not need to be quite this much. See if we can just get 6.5 tons of food in there. one full truckload. That should be more than sufficient. That's everyone happy over there. Happiness is still going up. People are unhappy at going to prison, but that's kinda not my problem. Still have enough sellers to deal with the shoppers. I think I can probably get about 30-ish immigrants. Our school will not be overloaded. In conjunction with all the growth of our regular people. Still need supplies over here, so that's not gonna go anywhere fast. Get this set up. Water has arrived. Alright, I also probably need to think about the sewage. How much sewage can you have per turn? It doesn't say. Well, isn't that convenient? And I'm presuming that like a sewage connection does not work. But luckily we do have one free point where you can go in. Potentially. Right, it says it's fine, then I'm gonna believe it. It looks like we are mostly functional. Suppose there's enough room here to put in a field of some kind. Maybe tennis courts. It almost fits. Sure, that'll do. I fit that in here? No. That's the best I can do. Just squeezing in houses where I can. This is fine, this is still fine. Unemployment is not bad so far. Still a few people to educate. This is almost done. That's local workforce working on it. And we need to start getting this done. Switch that to medium priority. Did you already put in the... It's still on the construction, it's just visible right now. The excavator is still working on it. Well, do I have any spare workers waiting here? Nope. Don't quite have enough professors yet. That was quick. Right. I wonder what lack of education they have that they cannot just use a shovel, but I'm guessing education in this case kind of means that they need to be taught the local language. It doesn't state exactly which third world country they are coming from. But at least things seem to be going alright. Doesn't look like we had any great deal of escapees. But in the last year. Yeah, kinda bad, but in this year we're doing absolutely alright. But then again, this year is only 12 days old, so you know, that's probably not entirely fair. Right, only one SKP in the last month. Yeah, alright, Lily. During the summer months we had some SKPs. Alright. You should need some prefab done. You know, it never feels like I'm doing all that much during these streams. But we're making some progress at least. I think we stopped the bleeding, more or less. Now we just, you know, keep up the streak. Still not great on the sports enjoyment, but we'll see. Average lifespan is only 60 years old. Oof. We can do better. Eventually. looks like we're getting to her, so increase the amount of people that can work here. Same here. I'm thinking maybe we could plan for a... What am I looking for? A bus platform. Maybe not that one, we don't need to go that nuts, but this one maybe? Right here. This is more or less the center of town. Let's first see if we can actually build footpath in between here. Go around the building. Nice and neat. Then if we then slot in the bus platform, in a slight curve. This wall has low priority. We are not yet ready to do any of that, but I will assign it. Now, this is finally almost done. Still a number of passengers waiting. Close to bad weather, that's fine. And I have to find some other indoor sports to do during winter. I mean, there is the sports hall. That could be a thing. I can find a place to put it. Checking if it's range of any of the buildings I would like. This'll do. Again, low priority. Right now, money making is really the thing I need. This is finished. Do I have a place where I can run vehicles? depot. Just give me a free one. I would like a bus. Speed do I need? Doesn't have to be fast. Take this one. Yeah, no, we're not ready for electric trains yet. Alright, the construction office is finished. Oh. Have all the vehicles over. There. Research is finished. Now we can build the distribution office. Oh, that's cool. Let's get the basic fire prevention. I want my buildings to stop burning down. This is fine. We might need to start expanding with this one. Happiness is still going up. Let's get these statues built, because I kind of want to get some loyalty going there. From mechanism trucks. You will go here, go there. We'll only pick up workers. This stop you will load, in this stop unload. Go. Alright, so we have more than enough room for vehicles. I'll add you to the list of things that need fuel, so that my vehicles don't have to go to the refueling station. Unload the vehicle. Higher water quality required for production? Really? He didn't say anything about quality of water. Ah, nuts. Is the sewage tank at least connected? Apparently not. Apparently I forgot this one as well. YB Twist? No, I don't think this game has that. I'm not entirely sure why you would ask. This is a city building game. If you want to do what you're just asking, then you can find games that can provide that pleasure. Well, I guess I need to clean up the water. Does it say how clean the water has to be? %85%. Alright. Well, I can do that. I mean, I think... well, a little bit difficult to do this consistently because, well, as I'm starting to pollute stuff, the water quality is gonna go down. So perhaps a treatment plant would be better in any case. Right. Probably a lot of stuff that I built here that makes this impossible. Right. Here we need to readjust this pipe. Right. Closets. So add you to the list. Right. All of these are now empty, I hope. Then we don't need them anymore. There, that should make the clutter a little bit less annoying. Still kind of need to pave this road though, so things don't slow down. So let's make a secondary road. Temporary secondary road. I don't know. It'll remain a mystery why people want certain things. Maybe they're just trying to be edgy. But I'm not gonna worry my pretty little head about it. Because it doesn't matter to me all that much. You know, on some level that is kind of like me asking when Halo is gonna get a go-up cuddling mode. Not that I care either way, but you know, it sounds equally silly. Let's see. What is your range? That's pretty much everything, but let's make sure we have everything in range. This is still gonna be the big project. To finally get this gravel connected. I don't see any gravel closer to the city. We're almost done with this. Vehicle type. And we're almost through the money we've loaned. Well, you're getting a certain amount of influx of people, so I'm guessing there is some increase in birth rate. Over the last year we had 66 births, and of course a lot of people immigrated, most of which either died or escaped. Lifespan appears to be going up somewhat. Alright. Research faculty is done, so now I need to get geological mapping if I want to do anything fun with that. Currently my minimap will not show me anything of value. as it is, I am gonna have to call it here for today. Didn't get quite as far as I'd hoped I'd be able to do. We're certainly still on the nice edge because of the lack of production here. If I'd known quite... If I had seen this, rather, I should have known. If I'd seen the quality of the water, then I probably would have changed the inputs, but yeah, it is what it is. So, I want to thank you all for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. I think we'll be continuing this next week. Still, I want to at least get to to a republic that has a somewhat positive income. And I'm kind of curious on how the random distribution of, but I wonder if it's random, of but the minerals is, of coal, oil and such. Anyway. Aww. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why you're here, YB Twist, but that's entirely up to you. Anyway, see you later. Bye.